Ayo, Heisen Pride. What's up? It's W. Heisenberg. Welcome back to another music reaction video. Today, we reacted to my homie song featuring Mark Madison titled Hommie. Without further ado, let's do that intro. Hey, Heisen Pride. Word. So let me give you the lowdown for what we plan on doing today. I plan to react to Caution, but after Caution, I want to actually react to some content that my homie Zips did do, because I feel like two videos in particular are worthy in talking about. So without further ado, let's get into this. This is a lyric video because Zips usually does these.
Late night certified.
Okay, please proceed with caution. I do this often. Stone cold on the mic, I think I'm Austin. Or Pac when he hit death row. Millions in my escrow. And you know that's the bottom line because I said so. Swerving like I'm Checo. If they...
The way his words are coming in with the beat on timing is just so fucking amazing. Like, shout out to Zips. That's fucking kiss.
Want a problem, tell them let's go. Bunch of dogs with me, this ain't Petco. What you making, I make tenfold. Shawty say she want me, I say tenfold. Had lil' mama standing on her 10 toes. Told her bring a friend, she brought 10 more. Tell them chicks to help, cause what the fuck are friends for? I don't give a fuck if you friend foe. Ends low, do what it takes to fill my Venmo. Let's go. Ben's low, can tell your family matters because your wind's low. You ain't topping my shine, you got a dim glow. Aunts, uncles, even the kids know that I'm on my game just like Nintendo. 5'9", rhyming like I'm 6'4". Tryna buy time, riding in this 6'4". Sicker than Eazy-E in a 6'4". Big dough, this ain't a meme, so don't get Rick rolled. Never gonna give, I let that chick know. I ain't here to gas her, this ain't sicko. That's how that shit go.
Told you she ain't never heard of us, but once she get around her friends, I bet that bitch know. They talking player from the bench though. All in they warm up, ain't let a button loose. No playing time, just play with time. God cut them loose. Only way I'm hanging with niggas tighten my fucking noose. Cowards end up like Raheem thinking they got the juice. Could've said Bishop, but niggas be bitches and that shit so sad to see how he take the bag from you and she bring the... I accept the profit. Happen so frequent, her name in my phone's direct deposit. I'm running shit, so of course I'ma misdirect the nonsense. Tones talking about content, shorty sending me content. You all in the comments. Lonely as shit. Told my rivals don't need a Bible, leave you holy as shit. Don't take my word, I got a bunch of testimonials, bitch.
Nah, but for real, man, talk to us nice.
Please do.
Stop playing with us.
Yes, sir.
It's Zips.
Mark Madison.
Late nights.
Help your motherfucking self, bro. You know what it is.
Get with the motherfucking program. Or get left.
Yeah.
Love that one. Fucking W. Let's get into the song as a whole.
I'm taking life as it comes. Everything is okay, cause I got air inside of my lungs. I'm grateful for what I have, but I won't settle for crumbs.
So I waited about a year and a half and some change to react to this style of Zips, because I'm a firm believer that Frequency Zips is the best version of Zips as an artist. Now, for those of y'all who don't know who Frequency Zips is, let me educate you. Frequency Zips is the term that I gave Zips for when he's on his boom bat, balls to the walls, just talking his shit vibes. And that was him on full display here. The reason why I truly believe this Zips is the best version of Zips as an artist is because it brings all of his best attributes on display that you won't get to see all the time with this pop and punk rock shit. First and foremost, his storytelling. That's easily one of the best parts about him as a musician, and he's really good at doing it. His emotion he brings into the songs. I feel like his emotiveness when he's doing content, when he's putting in the lyrics, are just different, and it's hard to explain. I'm not saying he doesn't get that with his other songs, because he absolutely does, but for Frequency Zips, it just comes out in a lot more of an authentic way. Not only that, Also his innuendos, amazing. His mixing and mastering along with his beat selection, amazing. Ironically enough, the term frequency zips came about because he made an album called Frequency in 2020, and he actually was a lot worse at mixing and mastering back then. It wasn't bad, but he's just 10 times better now. And he usually produces his own beats throughout the whole album. He didn't produce shit. That was all from another producer he linked up with. So that's why I've been so insistent on him continuing back with this style, because two of his best attributes of his music he didn't even contribute to on that album. And also, not only that, I'm glad to know a lot of other people really fuck with this style from him. It's now the song. I'm giving the vibes an easy A. Storytelling, obviously. The innuendos are crazy. It's funny because me and Boofy were just talking about that shit the other day, where he's making a boom bat song and he brought up a CC's bar. Now, if you guys don't know what CC's is a pizza food chain that's far as fuck. It's closed down in most states now, but it used to be hidden back in the day. And then everyone, when they heard that bar, when he was showing them the song, was just freaking out over it. And he was like, look, in music, especially this type of music, it's not enough nowadays to just vibe. You need something people can fucking relate with. And a bar like CC's, it's relatable. Zips is doing the same thing here when he's mentioning
Bunch of dogs with me, this ain't Petco.
Like, just amazing. Truly, really, really good. And when Mark comes in, he actually makes the track even better. And what I love about this is the type of style Mark is also best at. So I'm glad they both did more frequency vibes, because Zips works with Mark often, and there's been very few tracks where it feels like this sort of vibe, which is what I want to see from both of them. Getting into the mix I'd say is an easy A. There's nothing distinguishably wrong with them from my end, but again, I want to stress this: I'm not an engineer, I'm not a producer. Someone who's actually in that field or is a musician and does this on a daily would probably be able to point out some things I wouldn't be able to, but from just my ear, it doesn't sound bad at all. The flow is a C. I feel like that to me is the worst part of the song, because I feel like there's not enough change-ups in the song. The only kind of change-up we get is once Mark comes in, but then Mark goes right back to that same flow. So is it really a change-up? I really wish Zips changed up the flow just a little bit before Mark came about. And then Mark goes and does his thing. Mark changes up too, and then the song flow-wise would have been much better. But that's literally my only issue. The vibes, the lyrics, the innuendos, all of that shit was hidden. W Zips, W fucking Mark, and let's get into now the content.
Said you was gonna slide for real, or was it just kidding like school buses? We made a pack like two cousins and a pack like toothbrushes. Up front screaming, who with it? She in the back.
So ironically enough, what I didn't know about this song, he made this song in 2023, and what inspired me to do this little segment for y'all was I was just scrolling through his TikTok and I found this video, and I was like, what the fuck? This song just came out 2 weeks ago. And the reason why that was so jarring for me is because Zips, as an artist, he'll usually not drop shit that's been sitting in the vault for a while. He'll usually make like some songs, and if they're bangers, he's dropping them a few months later. So to hear this song come out that was clearly in the vault a year ago, because this video was made a year ago, it's just crazy. I even commented on it, which means I blocked this shit the fuck out of my brain. I'm glad I did, so I could give you guys a authentic reaction. But anyways, Six is in fucking session. Sit down and watch this video. Six is going to give you a little music market.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Okay, please proceed with caution. I do this often. Stone cold on the mic, I think I'm Austin or Pac when he hit death row. Millions in my escrow, and you know that's the bottom line because I said so. Swerving like I'm Checo. If they want a problem, tell them let's go. Bunch of dogs with me, this ain't Petco. What you making, I make tenfold. Shawty say she want me, I say tenfold. Had Lil' Mama standing on her 10 toes. Told told her bring a friend, she brought 10 more. Tell them chicks to help, cause what the fuck are friends for? I don't give a fuck if you friend foe. Ends low, do what it takes to fill my Venmo. Ben's low, can tell your family matters because your wind's low. You ain't topping my shine, you got a dim glow. Aunts, uncles, even the kids know that I'm on my game just like Nintendo. 5'9", rhyming like I'm 6'4". Tryna buy time, riding in this 6'4". Sicker than Eazy-E in a 6'4". Big dough, this ain't a meme, so don't get Rick rolled. Never gonna give, I let that chick know. I ain't here to gas her, this ain't sicko. That's how that shit go. Nah, but for real, man, talk to me nice, man. Stop playing with me. It's Zips. Late nights. Get with the mug off the program. Or get left.
I want to talk about the positives and negatives to this video he made a year ago, and then we are going to compare and contrast to a new video he made to the same song yesterday. And I'm gonna tell you, with that, I hope you gain to learn from some good marketing, because what he's been doing is really good. The positives: he follows the color theory very well. Now, if you don't know what the color theory stands for, the color theory is basically a theory that states for social media content, if you follow a primary color, your viewer retention rate is likely to be higher. And I can tell you, obviously, blue's front and center, so he does follow the color theory here. I also do like this video stylistically. I feel like the next video we're going to watch and this video stylistically are the same. I also do like that when he mentioned something like Sicko or Stone Cold, he puts pictures of them up there. I feel like that's really good. But let's get on to the negatives. First and foremost, I feel like the biggest negative to this whole video is just his appearance. Appearances is everything, especially in the music world. You want to make yourself look like you're the shit. If you ain't look like what the fuck you're talking about, then people ain't gonna fuck with you. So when you see him wearing just a tank top, a late nights hat, and a pair of shorts sitting on his couch, this doesn't come off nearly as authentic, because when you're talking about acting like Stone Cold Steve Austin, or this ain't no Rick Roll, or I got my dogs with me, this ain't Petco, this makes no sense because you're just sitting on a couch. For me, I know that that's how Zips is as a person, so I love that about him, and that's a fucking, I wouldn't want him to do anything different, because this is Zips as a person. But in terms of the style of song this is, I just don't feel like this fits what he's portraying out to the public. Extra too jarring, and this gets into my main point as well. I feel like main focus of this content should be him. That's why when I hear like the audio effects and the logic at the bottom of the screen, it takes away from the main focal point of what this video should be, which is Zips, right? Because this is him rapping about himself, or how he views himself to be. So when you see this sort of content and he's not main focus and center, it's just zoomed back with him on the couch, and you have all of these other stuff distracting me from the video, kind of defeats the purpose. And I'll give you a example of how you can do something different, because not all content needs to have you as the forefront. We'll use my homie Ty Griffin for example. He makes a lot of depressing music. He's talking about how a girl wants to kill him, right? You could easily, for content, film a girl with a knife trying to chase him. And if you start off with Kai, like, hey guys, la 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 la, he's talking, and then he gets jump scared because the girl is running at him with a knife, and then he starts running away. That's engaging content, because us as an audience wants to know what happens to Kai the person, wants to know if the girl's going to catch him or what's going on. So we want to finish the video. Here, it gives us none of these vibes. That's the biggest mistake he made. And also, you don't want to shove your socials down people's throats. That's so overdrawn and played. No one gives a fuck about that. They are going to rock with you because they authentically like you, not because you shove 20 million social medias down their throat. And also, lastly, I think he did this a bad bit too long. You gotta realize when it's good to stop the content for a song. And because he did it too long, there was cuss words in there that TikTok was not gonna like. So what he then does weird vocal effects to block the cuss words out, but it doesn't sound nearly as good because of that. You are removing my attention from the video because now I'm thinking about, oh, you're gonna cut this fuck, aren't you? Right? So now let's get into the video he just posted yesterday.
Night certified.
Okay, please proceed with caution. I do this often. Stone cold on the mic, I think I'm Austin or Pac when he hit death row. Millions in my escrow, and you know that's the bottom line because I said so. Swerving like I'm Checo. If they want a problem, tell them let's go. Bunch of dogs with me, this ain't Petco. What you making, I make tenfold. Shawty say she want me, I say tenfold. Hello mama standing on her 10 toes.
So first and foremost, again, he follows the color theory. The blue and red lights. He also has a bright red shirt, so that's a plus. One positive that I forgot to mention from the last video that does transfer over to this video is his hand motions. His hand motions, the way he gets you positively involved in the song is amazing. And not only that, the production is out of this world. Instead of last time where we had to wait like 5 seconds to get into the content because he was like doing those weird sound effects like, damn son, where'd you find this? It just doesn't make sense. This time, 2 seconds, he gets right in. You hear the late nights in the background faintly popping off his brand. Not only that, he's wearing literally late nights everything, so the brand is there front and center. Again, the production is amazing. It's going to keep you engaged. His lyrics, 10 out of 10. He also cut it, so he didn't have to run into the issue last time where, okay, he had to fuck around with those fucks just so he wasn't going to get in trouble on the social media side of things, which means this whole time I'm engaged throughout the whole thing because I'm not getting my mind taken out of it by him doing a weird cut here or a weird cut there. Also, something you all didn't notice that's actually really fucking smart that he did was he had the camera. The guy with the camera was moving their phone around, the lights on. Remember that girl with the knife I was talking about? That gives that element of, oh shit, a random hand just came in here. Whose hand is that? Will this person pop in the video more, gang? Like, that gets you more engaged. But also, his lighting is really good as well. So I'll give this, in my opinion, this is the best content he's ever posted. It's coming from someone who has been highly criticizing his content because I just want the best out of him. So when he does bad, I'm going to tell him he's doing shit. But when he's doing good, I'm going to praise him and say this is literally some damn ass amazing content. This is shit you guys can learn from. Anyways, this is 6W Heisenberg signing out. Peace. I'll catch you in the next one. Later, Pride.